Alright guys, another mish-mashy type thing. What we got? The SuperSoil experiment gets started. I plant out that little Tesco 28p garlic, the one I was growing in a shot glass, and I get all my chilies ready for winter. A nice little harvest, and I show you how I prune them. And just before we get going today, I'd like to give a big thumbs up to Ron at Ronald Shaw's growing area. You remember he won the single seed potato challenge? Well, he contacted me and asked me to give the money to charity. So I sent a donation off to the RNLI, which is a charity close to my heart, having been in the Navy for 24 years. I mean, those guys are always there, you know. Thanks again, Ron. Right, guys, here we go then with the SuperSoil trial for next year. So what I need to do is get the pot started, and I'm going to leave them out all winter in all the weather. Don't blow away. And yeah, let it sort of settle down for 3 months. So what I've done a bit of calculating, and this pouch does an acre. An acre is 4,046 square meters, and basically when you bring it all down, 1 litre does 40 square meters, and lower and lower and lower. So what it works out, these pots need 1 mil, it's 1 squirt, because I've measured this and I've squirted 10 times in here, and it comes out 10 mil. You take my word for it, right? They weren't good squirts. So I'm going to top this back up. I know, oh, I don't need to, that line is half a litre, so it's all calculated. So I'm going to start off with the 1 to 1,000 mix. Now this is 1 gram. I've weighed this quite carefully, as careful as possible. Right, look at that, black already. So I'll give it a few squirts to clear the nozzle. There we are then, right. And what I'm doing, I'm not labelling the pots, because if I label the pots, I'll know what they are. So what I'm doing, I'm putting plant labels in, but I'm going to bury them dead deep. So they're 0, 1 to 100, 1 to 1,000, and they're written at the bottom so I can push them right in, and I won't know what they are until I harvest whatever crops I decide to do next year. So let's start off with a 0 then. I'm going to face it outwards as well, just in case I inadvertently pull it out. There we are, look, right, I think you can see it. Hidden right in there. So that's the 0. Now this is the 1 to 1,000 mix. 1 to 1,000. So right in again. And it needs 1 squirt now. Yeah, okay then, here we go. I'm going to do 2 squirts because part of that missed. There we are, 3 squirts. What it is. There we are. That's the 0. Oh. Oh. This is the 1,000. Oh, there's a label on that one. I'll take that off because that'll be cheating. Now this is definitely 2 squirts. Just going to wait for the wind to die down, so... What if I did 3 on that? Yeah. Right, the wind's died down a bit. It's not all wet, so I'm just going to... That was 3, same as the last one. So if I do 6... That's it. That's doubled it. That's right. So that's 1,001. 1 to 1,000, not 1,001. 1 to 1,000. There is a difference. Right, I'm going to go and use this somewhere quickly because I've got a place to use it, and I'll be back with the next dose. Right, back again. Ouch. I just realised I made a mistake, as in a talking mistake. It wasn't a gram that went into the first lot, it was half a gram, because this is 5 grams. That's it. I didn't want to tip it in from the start, so I might spill it. Right, let's top that up to half a litre. Gently. And what I'll do, to be fair, I'll do exactly the same number of sprays as the last lot. So it was 3 for the small pot, 1 to 100. Cool. And the big one, last one. I got no idea how successful this is going to be. I mean, you know, a proper trial should be on acres of land, not in a little pot like this. So 6 in here. That's pretty wet. 100 to 1. We'll see what happens. Oh dear. I'm a mad scientist. Right, and this is that 28p supermarket garlic. We get him out, one-handed again. Been sat in that pot for well, a couple of weeks now, so time to plant out. So get the tripod set up and away we go. Right, how many we got on here then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's today's task done really, that's all I wanted to do. A bit of weeding. Oh, put my podger stick back before I lose it. Alright guys, well the season is rapidly dictating that I start taking some of these plants away. It's getting down to 2 or 3 degrees at night now, so Chillies get what I can off these and overwinter them. And aubergines, they're finished now. Might get some of them. Cucumbers still going. Yeah, I got to get that tromboncino off. Get these hydroponics apart. Clean the solar panels. And I'll just spin you around. 2 seconds. All these other little chilies. I'll trim these up. 1 marrow left. Trim those up, put them in the greenhouse, and the tomatoes are all gone. So I'm going to get those solar panels off, give them a good cleaning, put them in bed for the winter. I took off day before yesterday, I think it was. This one here, this basket, not that basket, this basket. Another ½ kilogram of tumbler. So there's still a few there now. I'll leave those ones because well, you know, they're just there for picking for stick on your dinner, isn't it? Well, that's the last of the tumblers frozen. They'll be joining their cousins in the little bag there. I think I need a bigger bag. Oh dear. The neighbours think I'm mad, so yeah. Make sure there's no slug eggs or spider's eggs in there. Well, that's the old, isn't it? 4th year now, these. Right, what's that then? Right, so what we're doing is taking all the fruit off basically, and then all the foliage, and trimming it back to just a couple of stems. So, it'll take a while. I mean, be ruthless guys, you don't leave anything on. Bit of a haircut. Not bad. November, that's been a good plant, that one. Basket of fire. Right, and orange ghost number 1 before, and the first orange ghost after. You can see a bit more defined now. Here's the first Y, and you follow that one up, and then there's the second Y, and the other second Y there. And next year, that's what we'll start shooting everywhere. And again, orange ghost number 2, first Y, second Y times 2. And there's a few hot ones in there. And that's the chili fuego done. Bit of a funny one, this. What do they call it? It's not a triploid, is it? But it's got 3. So that should be quite productive next year. Right, got my work cut out with this lot. I know there's a patchy in the middle. I can't remember what the other 2 on the outside are. I'll check. And there's the last of the Apaches. It's been quite productive, this one. Well, that was a bit ruthless. Good haircut, guys. Those 2 on the outside, they're JT Thai chilies from Tim at Troll Forge Troll Farm. Sent me those. God, it's got to be 3 years ago now, Tim, isn't it? Yeah, brilliant. Right, this one is rooster spur, or rather 3 rooster spurs in one pot. The thing is, it's such a pretty plant, I don't want to prune it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take some of the straggly growth off, I reckon. I mean, it's a nice plant, but I tell you what, these little tiny peppers, God, they're hot. But what a pain in the backside to pick a decent bunch, you know? Tiny little things. But I got to come off. Right, this one is Chili Anaheim, and it's been growing in the easy to grow system. So I probably won't be repotting this one, but it still needs to be cut back. Same routine really, we're looking for the 2 Ys. So everything below them can come off. Oh, cool. And save some of these lovely fruits, look. Wow. Wow. This is Beaver Dam. Also in the easy to grow system. Cool. I didn't realise it was leaning over so far. Look at that. Right, let's get trimming. Do you like chilies, mate?
I do, the other 2 don't.
Yeah. Do you like chili sauce?
That's not a bad shape.
Well, here you are. Wait there a second. Hang on.
Perfect.
Cool.
See, look at that.
Glad you came out now, weren't you? Okay, then last up out the easy to grow system. The Leaning Tower of Cayenne. Oh dear. Alright guys, well that's the chilies all trimmed up. Trying to show you what I mean by the 2 Ys. See, I've pruned it all the way up. There's the first Y and there's the 2 second Ys. Same on that one, there's the first Y, there's the 2 second Ys. Well, I'm not totally sure how well that came across with the pruning. So what you do, take all the bottom growth off, leaves, shoots, everything, all the side stems, up until the first Y. And the vast majority of chilies grow in a Y like this. So you prune back to there, then you look up a bit further and you'll find a second Y. So prune back down to there, both sides. So you end up with 3 Ys basically. One there, and one there. And hopefully next year this will go boing and we'll have loads of chilies. This one's Basket of Fire. Tell you what, it's a deceivingly hot chili for such a little plant. There we go then. Well, it's not a bad harvest. Happy with that. And I've still got the cayenne in the greenhouse, which are red. And all those little tiddlers on the rooster spur. Whew, what to do with this lot? Nice problem to have, Steve.